Alright. Carpool? Carpool?
Mumbai's chava in Goa. Now you're going to be Goa's chava, huh?
First thing Raynier Fernandes asked us when we entered his house was,
When his eyes are going to start, I just want to play those matches. The dance, what he was doing, oh, that's mine, bro. Not his. Ask you. The ground where I've played almost my entire childhood. It's true story. But he tooted guy like Ronaldinho. So when you win a derby, means it's like you're the best, you're on top of the world.
cutting that out. Okay, we're rolling. Hello everyone, my name is Suyash and today we're going to meet someone who's called Mumbai's chava. He's one of India's most gifted midfielders, just happens to be a very, very good footballer and is also the human version of an Energizer bunny, because if you meet him, you'll know exactly why I'm saying that. You've seen his videos for the social media channels of the clubs he's played for, and today we're meeting someone who's just overall a really nice guy. We're about 500 meters away from his house and he's waiting for us. We're late, so better not make him wait anymore. Late, but he's always in a good mood, so I'm not too worried about how he's going to react. Hi Raynier.
Oh, boy.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, bro.
You know, do you remember when he said that he was going to take over my job? I think today is the day that you finally take my job.
No, bro.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen.
I will.
And you want to tell us a bit about these trophies that you have over here?
So this is the Villapara Premier League. This is the trophy that we won, and this is the best player that I had got in 2014. But yeah,
how many?
I'm so glad, that I'm sharing this.
How many best player awards have you ever gotten? Have you counted those?
I got best players. I don't remember, but yeah, many in these tournaments. Yeah,
I'm sure. Well, cool. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
What your neighborhood is all about, Mr. Raynier Fernandes. Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, after you, please. So this is you have fond memories of this place, then I believe.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Used to play cricket, football, everything over here down the road.
You played cricket as well, huh?
Yeah, I played cricket.
I actually wanted to ask you about cricket because we're in Dadar right now.
Yeah.
Which is basically, and you have Shivaji Park, which is right there. You've been surrounded by people playing cricket all your life. Kabhi football khelne ka keeda?
Football was always there. Cricket was never there. For me at least.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But didn't you ever get peer pressured into playing cricket?
No. My brother used to play football, so
really?
I used to follow him, and whatever he used to do, I should replicate that, and okay. It got me. You can see this, it looks like a goal post, right? This looks like a goal, right?
Right.
So me and 8-9 friends of ours, so we used to play, and I should always attack. So I should tell them to stand there or to stand this side, and I should tell them to cross the ball, and I should keep a goalkeeper. Literally, yeah, I should keep a goalkeeper, and we should score over here.
No way.
So much.
So right between these two.
These two.
But at that time, I'm sure
it really looked like this, bro. You're actually going to save, no?
Yeah.
So it gets very.
How far is the area where we're going to right now, and where are we going right now?
Now, firstly, we are going to my parish, Salvation, and it's a Portuguese church, and we used to play behind, on the field. So I'm taking you all there and show you what all we used to do and how we used to play over there.
And how many of your friends are still around this area? Are you still in touch with all of them?
Yeah, many.
Yeah?
There are literally my full childhood friends are all over here only.
Yeah.
But now everyone's busy with work and all, and today is a weekday. So it gets,
Yeah, see, but this is what happens when you pick unconventional career choices,
Yeah.
You have a season full of games and then just some time to take care. I'd like to tell you that the first thing Raynier Fernandes asked us when we entered his house was, what do you ask us?
When his eyes are going to start.
Because he's bored out of his mind. Yeah, he's got nothing to do these days. I'm sure he's training a lot.
Yeah, training a lot, but I just want to play those matches.
Get the league started right now. Let's go. Let's go to your parish area and see what that's all about. Alright. Wear your seatbelt, yeah? What are you doing?
This is a seatbelt. Oh, thank you. I wore this now. I didn't realize.
Yeah, just because you have a fanny pack on doesn't mean
it looks like a seatbelt.
It looks like a seatbelt. When we did the shoot with Diego Mauricio, I think Raynier, you quite liked that, right?
That. Oh, yeah. Yes, 100%. I loved it.
Yeah, and then you commented on that, and then we sort of just told you, gave you a little bit of an offer, and said if you're going to be up for something similar. And here we are, aren't we?
Why not? And I'll tell you one thing. The dance, what he was doing. Oh, that's mine, bro. Not his.
So you taught him that?
Ask you.
Let's talk a bit about your interest with dancing as well.
My God.
Yeah, when did you start kind of
There's no interest, just
Yeah.
goes with the flow, goes with the mood.
Goes with the mood, huh?
Yeah.
And the mood is always happy.
Always happening.
Yeah. Do you ever get sad?
Yeah, of course. Some training sessions, like if I'm not feeling it, 80% of the people just keep asking me, what happened to you, bro? What happened? Why you sad? Why this? Why that?
Yeah.
But this is my parish. Let's go, bro.
All right. So, Mr. Fernandes, can you tell us where we are right now?
This is the ground where I've played almost my entire childhood. It's my church parish ground, Salvation. And yeah, this is where I used to play. I used to have a lot of fun times and I used to make a lot of memories, which I shall remember.
Yeah.
And I love to be here.
So, tell me a little bit about what this place means to you and how did it shape you as a person?
When we were kids, like we just wanted to go out there and play, but there's no proper ground and all. So the only thing we had was this, and this parish.
Yeah.
My parish, like gave us this just to enjoy, to have a good time, play whatever you want and all.
Yeah.
And we used to make use of it a lot. We used to make use of it. I always used to take the ball and go everywhere I used to go. So I used to do a lot of skills, and back then, a lot of players and all used to not do a lot of skills. So I used to be very happy that I was like the lucky one to do these things and all. So over here only we used to sit with my friends and all, and constantly 1 hour, 2 hours we're talking. I'm just doing skills and I never sit. People, they always sit and they just watch and they're like, wow, let's do it, let's do this, do that, do that. I used to do it.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy doing skills.
Raynier is going to tell us about his influence because I know that you've been influenced a lot by Ronaldinho. Haven't you?
Oh yeah, always.
Did people call you Ronaldinho?
Yeah, a lot they used to call.
Please.
There was one article in my school also. So I did a skill which I normally don't do it for a match. So I did it and it was, after the skill I gave an assist. So it was such a good skill. Next gen the papers, it came, I still remember, a player from Don Bosco High School, something he said, and this took my name, my name and Ronaldinho's name, they connected to it, and then they followed with bunny tooted guy like Ronaldinho, something like this, not a insult to him and all, but it was like a funny, gag or something, and then with a beautiful assist and all. So yeah, people, because I had this coming out like him, and I used to always be happy, smiling and doing tricks and all. So yeah, they used to call me that.
So they call you what, Raynierdinho?
Yeah.
That's what it was, right?
Raynierdinho, yeah.
See, he didn't want to tell the camera, but I'm just doing it for your benefit. You didn't
He's
want
done all the research, I think.
It's my job. To a place that's very dear to you apparently, yeah?
Irani Cafe.
Irani Cafe, chalo.
We are at opposite my church. There is an Irani Cafe. This is where I normally come to have my tea and sometimes bun maska. That's it. Nothing else.
So tea and bun maska for a footballer like you?
Yeah, not now.
Yeah.
Back in the days.
So if you come to a Irani Cafe, what is the thing that you have to try?
Oh yeah, in Irani Cafe there's keema.
The keema pav.
Keema pav, yeah, that's it. Keema pav is not like a famous thing, but keema pav is like a good thing to eat in an Irani Cafe, I think. And the tea.
Yeah. Tell me one thing, I want to know what your overall perspective on being a professional is, because sometimes as professional footballers, I'm sure the strict diet, regimen, all of those things must get a little overwhelming. Na? Sometimes you just want to live a little bit, right?
This got difficult at the start. When I started to know things in football since I joined Mohun Bagan, I think, before the ISL. So then yeah, I got to know a lot, what to eat, what not to eat, and main thing is the recovery process. So if that you can control, then it gets. But yeah, he overlapped us, sorry, he overlapped, but this is chai.
Sorry, chai.
Oh my god.
It's chini mein thodi chai hai. We've also heard that you also like to go about,
Yeah.
As a footballer, how important is that to you? Because you also need to blow steam sometimes, right? You can't always just be caught up in the hustle and bundle of games.
You have to actually, not go all out, but you have to control it because it's very difficult for you to concentrate everything. So you have to let it out, like you said. And yeah, you have to go out, you have to meet your friends, you have to play some games, you have to do something which is not football also sometimes. So that will give you mental peace.
Yeah.
And that is required actually because you have to keep your mind happy, you have to keep your body and yourself happy. the next day you can recover and you can perform. Otherwise, it's just too much load. You don't know how to control, and you might or you might not just break down and just feel low about yourself and stress about it. So you have to. You have to do a lot.
Life philosophy 101 by Raynier Fernandes. Huh? now that you're going to be in Goa, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Goan vacations that are going to take place. Not in the middle of the season, but
exactly. I'm actually very excited about it. To be a part of this team who's known to play the football that I like. It's so good to be a part of it, is because firstly I will learn, and the coach that is coming in, he gets a lot of experience. He's won the league, so he knows what he's doing. It's not going to be something out of the box. So we very well know what we have to do, what plan he might have. We have to adapt it as soon as possible. Excited for this coming season. I'm very excited for it.
Mumbai cha chava in Goa. Now you're going to be Goa cha chava, huh? What are the Mumbai fans going to say, man?
Ah, my God, I don't know.
No, but they've always been good to you.
They've always been good to me.
They've always been.
Even the game that I came to play, they were like, you could see that, they they love you as a person and everything. And when they were there, I had gone to see a game, I think of Mumbai game versus, I think the semi-finals, I think. Yeah, semi-final, right? It was,
against Bengaluru.
Yeah, Bengaluru, yeah. So after that also, when I was walking back and all, the way they were taking pictures, the way they were talking to me, it was home, because Mumbai is my home, and the people from Mumbai, they feel that I'm very nice, I speak well, and I'm just happy. So it's good to meet and be around people like this.
Tell me about Kolkata football. Mohan Bagan, when you mentioned that name, one of the giant institutions of Indian football. Everyone says as a professional, you have to spend some time playing in Kolkata. What was it like for you? I'm sure equal parts maddening, intimidating, overwhelming, but gratifying at the same time.
Firstly, when I was in Air India, my colleague Vijay Shetty, he told me that in India, if you want to play any match, play in one of the Kolkata teams and make sure you play the derby. And the following year only, I was a part of it, and it was something that I've not imagined, because 1 year before he just told me to play it and I'm actually playing it. And my God, the experience that I had then, the things that I saw, the fans that I met, been there, it was something that I have never imagined in my life back then. And it was they say that if you play there, you can play anywhere in India, because the fan craze, the level of football, everything is so high over there. It gets very difficult, but somehow for me it went so well. I had the first year, I didn't get the best year because I didn't get many chances, but the second year that I played for Mohan Bagan, I've played 85-90% of the game. I've given assist in the derby as well, and my God, the derby also was 60,000-70,000 crowd. First time I played under, and it was so good. It was so nice, and we won the game. So when you win a derby, means it's you're the best. You're on top of the world. This is what they did to us, the fans, and it was an experience I will never ever forget it. My God, the best.
Let's go to the next destination.
Bro.
What's our next destination?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah?
Play pool?
Play pool?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go play some pool then. It's a day in the life of Raynier Fernandes, and pool is a very important part of it. So let's go. Do you at times think about how insane that is? You've Raynier Fernandes, Indian national team player. You've represented the country at the highest level possible in the sport that you love. Do you think about that sometimes and just think that this really happened to
A
me?
lot, yeah. During the start, I used to I still sometimes think it's a dream.
Yeah.
What happened, what just happened.
Yeah.
During that time, what is happening? And then when I got back home also, I was like, wait, what just happened? Did I actually play for my country? Did I actually start a match? And it was a precious moment for me.
And what was the debut like? What do you remember about your debut?
I remember firstly when we in Thailand, my God, that Curacao match, it was how the Mumbai Heat. It was even worse.
No
It
way.
was even worse. We all have with towels in the dugout just waiting. But I'm the only player who was towel was over the neck and just screaming. And I remember Balwant Paji was there. He's like, why are you screaming? Relax. But I'm a person. You see me in the ISL also. If I'm in the bench, you'll just see me screaming and be a part of the game even when I'm not playing.
Yeah.
So I'm always that person who's always pumped. So he's like, "Wo just yaar Paji ruko raha, mere ko karne de." And I was in the mood because national team, no.
Yeah.
And then we went to the half time. Then we came back out and me and Amarjeet and all were sitting there. So he tells us, before the half time, he tells us, y'all are going to go in the next half. And I was like, bro,
Okay, क्या हो गया?
It's time. It's time. It's time.
It's show time.
It's show time. And then during the what do you call it? The break, 15 minutes, we were warming up and all, and then we changed, put our shin pads and all that thing, and then coach called us. We were ready, and oof, what a game that was for me individually. I was so happy. I did so good.
Yeah.
Not being proud and all, like not being confident, whatever.
Yeah,
I was very happy with the performance, and yeah, I actually loved it. And my God.
Do you ever look back and feel that you would have wanted to make more India appearances by now, and where do you think you can correct that going forward?
Yes, I do want to come back to the national team because it's been 2 years, you know. The last I was there, after that, you know, 2 years, 2 camps I missed due to some injuries, and after that I didn't get a call. So obviously I want to see myself up there. And
what was your first ever interaction with him? Do you remember it? What was it like?
It was crazy.
Tell me the story.
It was about that.
No way.
So that's the first camp only when I went for breakfast.
Yeah.
My first ever camp. So I was sitting on the table and Chhetri bhai came, Jingan came, Rahul Beke, Amrinder Pachi, everyone all sat on the table. And I am like, wait, is this the wrong table for me? Yet I was like, okay. So then we all sat and all, and we all got up to take our breakfast. And so I went and I took a bowl, I put milk, some Kellogg's, a banana, and I sat there. My first, like a first round. So I sat there, and then they all come, and then he looks at me like, hi. Then he asked me about my family, asked me about my dad, because I had lost my dad 2 months before that. So he asked me about my dad, he asked me about my family, how's everything doing and all. And then he looks at my my bowl. He's like, what is this? Then I was like,
what is this?
Yeah, he's like, what is this? I was like, wait, what is what? He's like, what are you eating? I was like, Kellogg's. And I was like very young, a young guy, you know, and with him front, it was like, yeah. So I was like, I was like, wait, I was like, this is the Chocos. It was flakes, that Choco flakes, whatever.
Right.
And it was milk and some banana. And I was like, I'm eating this. He's like, who's at home? And only asked me, like, all this thing. They need to eat. You don't need to eat all of these things. You need to eat healthy things. You need to eat those nuts and this, that, to take care of your own body. This is not good. This is good for your family. And I'm like, okay.
So I got so engrossed in your story, I forgot. हाँ भाई ठीक है, relax.
And then when we went for lunchtime, I was on that table and they were all on the other table.
Oh no. Yeah, because I mean.
But that's the example, right? No matter how you say it, it's how you take it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and it's better you, like, you know, senior player is saying something for your own good. You have to listen to it, you know. So I come here literally almost every evening to play, to have a good time. Here is it. Welcome aboard.
Raynier the Pool guy.
This is it. This is what I do every evening. This is what I do. Snooker. Not the best at it, but I meet good people.
So what's the way from here? We take a left?
We take a left and then straight. Ceiling, right?
What do you have to say about the fans of Odisha as well?
Oh, they are like they're very nice, they're very sweet, you know.
Yeah.
Since I joined, like since that announcement I had made, there were many people already messaging me and saying like they firstly couldn't believe that I was going to be a part of the team.
Right.
And it was something that, you know, that I felt very good because, like, you know, me being a part made them already happy, and it made me even much happier, you know, to be welcome with such fans. And they are very honest, you know. Memories that I made with certain fans, like, you know, I've danced with them, I've enjoyed also with them.
Yeah.
And it feels good, you know. These memories, it lasts forever, you know. It's not like, oh, you join a new team and, you know, it fades away and all. These things count for a long run. And
tell me one thing, do you feel like a celebrity? And you can read more into that question and be like, what does feeling like a celebrity even mean? But do you feel ever that I've made it in that sense?
Yeah, I have this deep down a small inch of a feeling.
Yeah.
Not like I'm a celebrity and all, but yeah,
sure.
it because it just gets a smile on my face. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Like, I've been to a couple of these tournaments and all, so, you know, people come up to you and all, and they say such things that will just make you feel like, you know, to cry, because it's so honest. Because the way they say it, the way they express themselves, we know, okay, it's a real deal, like what they're saying. So I have got this many a time that, you know, I have got people who like touched my leg and touched their legs. Like you seen in some interview about some I don't know, I think Ronaldo or someone.
Yeah.
So that happened to me, and I'm like, wait, I was not ready for this. Like, firstly, I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah.
Like, to even do such a thing, it is like, it just gets emotional.
Yeah.
So that thing was like outside my mind, outside the box.
You keep making people feel happier and better about themselves, and keep inspiring more generations of footballers. Yeah, because you clearly have a gift, and let's also hope that you maximize every inch of what you've been given as well.
Yeah, I hope so to do that.
That was our day spent with Raynier Fernandes. Raynier, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
It was an absolute pleasure. And we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for another episode on another day with another player. Until then, take care of yourself. And if you enjoyed that episode of In the Stands, here's one way of knowing whenever a new episode is uploaded. Just remember to press subscribe on the Indian Super League's YouTube channel, as well as press the bell icon so that you never ever miss an upload, along with enjoying really cool content from the Hero Indian Super League.